Hi, good to see you again. It's Graham Martin. I'm the Recruitment Guy from orchardjobs.com, and this is video number 11 in the series for employers, HR managers, and indeed anybody looking to hire staff. Today I want to talk to you about what recruitment agencies should be able to do for you when recruiting. So if you go to the website, there's a long list of information, but these are the bullet points, the salient information that you need. And really, if you can tick off this in terms of your recruitment agency, you probably won't be going far wrong. Sure, some specialists, some nationwide recruiters do things slightly differently, but let's think about what 75% of recruiters in the UK and abroad should be doing for you. The first thing is they should be coming to visit with you, or maybe have a telephone conversation or a Skype or a video conference whereupon they find out exactly what you're looking to achieve. They should find out a lot of information about your company, the culture, who your clients are, what you do, who you do it for. But also the job description, person specification needs to be nailed. Now oftentimes they'll say, do you have an existing specification? But they should ask you a lot of information to find out whether that has changed and developed and evolved, and what kind of person is going to fit in best. I'm not talking about age or ethnicity, none of the PC stuff. What I'm talking about is what kind of person are you looking for to achieve the objective in this role. Do you need somebody that's more outgoing, slightly more reserved, a little bit more customer service focused, or maybe somebody that's really good at detail, for example in an accountancy or a technical role? So they should help you to do that. The second thing is they should be advertising across a wide variety of media. The internet, of course, maybe looking at advertising specialists or trade press, or maybe local newspapers, sending out video shots or email blasts to a whole bunch of candidates on their books. And indeed in our agency, 1 in 3 people that we place comes from referrals and recommendations. So just ask them if they actually have a system to make sure they promote your vacancy to the people they know already, because great people know other great people. A good recruitment agency should be trained to interview properly. Most will do it face to face. Sometimes it's not possible because maybe geographical differences or niche markets, but nonetheless some kind of dialogue needs to happen between your recruiter and the candidate to sort the wheat from the chaff. They should present you a refined shortlist, and in my business, Orchard Recruitment, we recommend that clients interview no more than 3 really great candidates. And in fact, we're proud of the fact that for every 3 candidates that our clients interview, 1 will be hired. So there's no point wasting your time, the recruiter's time, or the member of the public coming for an interview just to make up the numbers. Let's make sure that the people you're seeing are really, really accurately focused and shortlisted for your vacancy. A good recruitment agency should have taken up references or had a conversation with a previous employer to find out exactly the reason why that person left the last company. It might be possible to find out. Let's try and find out. Let's try and find out how they did, what they were like on a Monday morning. Were they often sick? Did they have problems with members of staff? All this information can help you prevent making a mistake. They should also take up skills tests, sit them down, check out their IT, Excel, Word, maybe psychometric profiling. You really want to make sure that the recruiter you're working with is going to present you with a candidate shortlist that is as close as possible to what you're looking for. Before the interview, your recruiter should have briefed your candidate in detail to let them know exactly what you do and who you do it for. You don't want to be spending 15 minutes explaining to the company that you manufacture furniture and you sell it to wholesalers maybe in Scandinavia. You've got to make sure that the recruiter is going to do that for you. And after the interview, to give you some feedback. You may not be a professional interviewer. It's always good to know what your candidate, the interviewee, thought of your interview process. And if you do want to make an offer, then your recruiter should be able to negotiate fairly between the two of you to make sure that you get the right person for the right salary. And indeed, going back to salaries, a good recruiter should know exactly what that position is worth in today's market, because you might think it's worth 23,000 and actually the going rate is 26. And if you're only offering 23, it might take you 6 months to find somebody. And actually it's the recruiter's responsibility not just to say yes to you, but to advise and recommend and to consult with you to let you know the going rate. They should also be, where required, confidential. Some employers don't want their staff or their competition or their suppliers or clients to know that they're recruiting. So a good recruiter should be able to do this in a confidential way without actually, should we say, blowing your cover. And the last thing a great recruiter should do is maintain contact with the new member of staff just before they start and on the day and on the weeks afterwards. Because of course a new member of staff joining a company, it's like starting school halfway through the term. They don't know the pecking order, they're maybe not sure about where things are, who to talk to, so they can give you, the employer, some feedback about maybe how they're feeling, maybe they need a little bit of a conversation and so forth, just to make sure they're settled in. So I hope that's given you some really good advice and tips. Please go to therecruitmentguy.com, the website where you can find all this and more information, and we'll see you again. So it's Graham Martin, the Recruitment Guy from orchardjobs.com, saying goodbye.